welcome back. We were in the middle of the Broken Blade quest, but before we go back to that, I decided to... Today I'm gonna raise the difficulty. I told myself I wasn't gonna, but honestly, I find myself like I'm pretty much just one-shotting everything at this point. And I can't imagine it's that entertaining for you guys to watch, and even though I am enjoying the game this way, I just feel like it could be more, so we'll try it. Yep. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can craft ourselves a weapon. Might as well train him too. There we go. New weapon. I want to try with 2 mighty weapons. So, this one, can't wear that yet. Mighty hand axe. Let's go for it. There we go. Put that back in the chest. Okay, we're ready. Festering wood. Yeah, this is what I thought would happen. It's kind of a bad idea to stop recording halfway through a quest because the area resets, but I didn't really have a choice last time. Like normally I'd start recording right after, but I had to stop for the day, so we'll see. Oh, there it is. It wasn't a big deal.
Alaric says that our people can survive the coming battle, but I saw the truth in his eyes. Why did he order me to guard the beacon of honor? Those shambling things are slaughtering my people in the forest above, and there's nothing...
Not enough fury.
Okay. Remember the start mode now? Yeah. Alright. Right away, I'm enjoying this a lot more, honestly.
This looks dangerous. Did you remove that?
I used to love traveling, seeing the world.
The world has changed much.
Yes, it's not like it was.
Look at my skills. Frenzy. I'll try that next level. No, I'll stick with what I have. I'll go exploring a bit. Try to find some enemies.
I've spent years exploring places like this with Uncle Deckard. This brings back memories.
There are so many places that we could explore together, Leah.
That's not exploration. It's a rescue mission.
Okay. Beacons placed on a pedestal. Okay.
Need more time. ancients have blessed me.
Reaping swing. Dagger. Try that in my offense. And why don't you try seismic slam? There. Generate additional fury for each enemy hit. Reduce the fury cost. Oh, that's good.
When this is over, I could open my own.
No, I'm gonna
little
stick with
inn
leap.
somewhere.
I like it too much.
That would fit you.
Well, if you ever want a job, I will consider your credentials.
You do me a great honor.
Now it's 22. Nice. That was my biggest problem with that ability.
Must we slog through them?
You really couldn't spam it all that much. One down.
The temple is open. Enter and defeat the guardians within. Although they are my brothers, they will seek your death when you enter.
Look at this architecture. This predates the Sin War.
I can teach you more about sin.
Please don't.
Repel them, my brothers! None may enter the inner sanctuary.
Rise and do battle.
Finish them off.
Still recharging. What do you miss?
It's such an open and beautiful city. It thrives on trade and new ideas. There was always something new and exciting to hear or see.
Yeah, honestly, I'm enjoying hard mode a lot more.
The world stone has been changed. Our children are born weak and suffer short lives. The demon Nereza promised to restore their power, but instead turned them into misshapen creatures and sent them to war against us. We may die, but not before she is sent back to the burning hells. Your strength rivals that of our greatest champions. What now do you think you are? You may enter our most sacred place.
The noble hero fought her way here just to die.
Magda.
You gonna fight me
And
now?
who is this you bring with you? Adria's daughter? She has power within her. No matter. Your mother will soon share your fate, little one. The shard is mine. Fill this temple with their blood.
What did she mean my mother will share my fate? Could my mother be alive after all these years?
She is full of lies. Do not believe her.
This fight was too easy. She's toying with us. We must get back to Uncle Deckard right away.
Okay. I'm expecting her to send more than a couple guys afterwards, but I'll take the shard. I'll just teleport back.
I need to go back. I can't do that here.
New sword. A little disenchanted though. I'm enjoying dual wheel.
You said you lived with your father when old Tristram burned. Tell me about him.
My father was a diplomat. We had a manor in Chaldeum with servants, terraces, all of that. Everything changed when the trouble started. Somehow, rumors spread that my grandfather was responsible for the king's madness. My father's work fell apart. No one would speak to him. He kept believing it would blow over, though.
Did it?
No. I'd rather not talk about it now, if you don't mind. I've work to see to.
Where are you from?
Kingsport, the city by the sea, home to the great merchant fleets and endless nets of reeking fish.
And your trade?
I am between jobs at the moment.
You did dishonorable work there, didn't you?
Nonsense. I am the most honest thief you will ever meet.
You shouldn't waste time chasing women.
Waste? Time is scarcely better spent.
But you do not keep any of them.
I've only found one worth keeping, but she slipped away from me.
Still, you shouldn't bother every other woman who crosses your path.
Well, no. Sometimes they should bother me.
Salvage. Okay. I'll just stick with what I have. I'll talk to these guys.
Uncle Deckard and I traveled all over the world in my youth, looking for lost lore and artifacts. It was so exciting, crawling around ancient temples, digging through forgotten crypts. I feel fortunate that Uncle Deckard raised me the way he did, the things I learned from him. But now I don't know. I see what his obsession with his quest has cost him, has cost us. The Drowned Temple was once known as the Sarsium Emporis. It was the most sacred of their temples, a site where legend claims angels would come to impart their wisdom to the Nephilim.
The World Stone was an ancient artifact of immense power. It was used not only to create our world, but also to control mankind. The original humans were known as the Nephilim, and their power was such that it was feared they would tip the balance in the eternal conflict between the high heavens and the burning hells. So the World Stone was tuned to lessen our powers, turning mankind into what we are today. But now that it has been destroyed, it is conceivable that the powers of the Nephilim will reappear. Tyrael was forced to destroy the World Stone when Baal, the Lord of Destruction, corrupted it in his attempt to control all of mankind.
The World Stone's destruction also destroyed Mount Eriot, my people's ancestral home.
What happened to your people is indeed unfortunate. I fear Tyrael paid the ultimate price himself. Nothing has been heard from him since.
I heard that you took Leah on your searches for ancient artifacts and tomes. Wasn't that dangerous?
Not as dangerous as you might think. There was a calm about the world then. Most people paid no mind to an old man and young girl, weaponless and penniless, crossing their lands.
A young girl, weaponless, crossing the lands? Sounds dangerous to me.
You don't speak of how you became a Templar. Were you born to it?
No. Our scripture says, as a farmer reaps his wheat, so must the Order harvest and purify the weeds.
So you were once a criminal?
Yes. And I am told our Inquisitors had to bend quite a ways down to tear me from my sinful roots.
Okay.
We have the second sword piece. Where should I seek the third?
I remember a glow streaking towards a fishing village.
That must be Wortham.
Ah, brilliant, dear Leah. Have the ferryman take you there.
Have you fought the Coven before?
I cannot say, but there is something about them, a darkness, that is known to me.
What do you mean?
The Coven may be part of a greater evil. Perhaps I intended to fight it.
If you are to fight, you will need your sword.
Okay. At the Western Docks in New Tristram. Okay. It's over here.
I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love.
Okay.
I suppose business will pick up now that the Skeleton King is dead.
I'm gonna repair.
Oh, there she goes again. Were I not a happily married...
What does she have to say?
Do not question the path you are on. It will lead you through things that will try your very soul. But you'll always have me to talk to.
Is that meant to comfort me?
You pretend you are a rock, but I know the softness you don't want anyone to see. Why else would you continue to come and talk to Miriam? Vile things transpire, even as we speak. I see a town in flames, and an old friend paying the ultimate price to reveal the truth.
I already know this.
Oh, do you have the sight as well?
No, never mind. I need a ferry to Wortham.
I will take you, but beware. Smoke rises from the village.
Okay.
They're destroying the town. Get out while you can! Death to those who defy the power!
Really need to use shift more. You can just stand in place and spam attack when I'm not moving.
Where are you?
Nothing over here.
One of the men retrieved a strange artifact in his nets. It looked like a hilt of an ancient blade, but I know it must be more. The fisherman argued with me, but I convinced him to leave it in the safety of the chapel, a holy place for a holy relic.
You cannot keep the sword from me!
This is bad.
My servants will burn this town to ashes!
The bestial hellions are demons that can be summoned from the burning hells with the aid of foul sorcery. They are given to chasing down.
I hear something coming.
Friends more. Oh, okay, those guys are hard. Yeah, you know what? Hard mode was a really good idea.
We owe you our lives.
I'm enjoying this a lot more. Oh, another skill. Violent tremors shake the earth and damage nearby enemies. Okay. Cost 25 fury. New revenge. Gain additional life. A new Ren, Bloodlust. Gain life when you damage enemies with Ren.
If Cain isn't able to put these pieces back together, can I just sell them?
No.
I'll try.
I seek the hilt of a sword. It fell from the sky and glows with strange magic.
We found it days ago. I wish we'd never brought it here. Come, I left Virgil to guard it. We will be glad to be rid of it.
I'm going back to Tristram to check on Uncle Deckard.
Something isn't right here.
Yeah, the chapel's on fire.
Damn, it's not here.
While you were on your hero's errand here, I captured all 3 sword pieces and your friends.
I should have known. I must get back to Cain's house.
Okay. That is bad. Let's look at my inventory. I picked up a couple items. Two-handed sword. That looked like a paddle? Level 50? The hell? That's an ore. Alright. Interesting. Oh, he's still here.
It's your choice, Cain. Either use your heraldric arts to repair the sword, or your dear Leah dies a horrible death.
All this pain, this destruction. What is the sword to you?
To me, nothing. To my master, Belial, everything. Your rage is overwhelming, girl. You win this round, but if the sword cannot be mine, I'll claim the one it's bound to. In the end, the blade shall be mine.
Uncle, you can't die. Nothing can stop that now. But there is one last thing I must do. The sword must be made whole. Just as I suspected, the sword is of the high heavens. The stranger is an angel. Heed the journal. The truth lies within.
Uncle Deckard!
Man. Deckard's dead. Well, I'm gonna call this part here. I'll see you guys in the next one.